What a nice library. Filled with spoilers.
Quiet. Ah, Eckworth and Roth!
Boink. To kill the others? Nice. Good job, guys. That's one for us. The collected annals of Lingrath. Whomever copied this work appears to have been in a great hurry, as if they feared being caught. The gods strip us of who we are on every turn about the wheel, mercilessly shaving off all we've learned with their divine lathes? However you pronounce that word. We'll retain the pale shadows of our souls, but knowledge, memory, self, all of it is cut away. Do the gods fear we might someday rival their strength if they do not? The trees of Air Glanfath possess souls as strong as any kith, and their entangled roots extend for miles. But dig beneath any of them, follow those roots, and you'll see. They don't end, but lead to a neighbor. There are many souls sharing one body. Why shouldn't willing kith be able to do the same? A limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another, and in time they'll bear sweeter fruit together than either might have alone. Mightn't it be possible, then, to graft a scion soul to the rootstock of a willing kith? The souls wouldn't fracture but coalesce, they'd grow stronger together. The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Damaged, broken people are abandoned by their makers to twist in the wind, given no succor, no relief. Would an intentionally fractured soul be similarly inconsequential to them? I will use their apathy against them. I will make their disdain serve me. A grafted soul is obscured from the sight of the gods. It spreads freely like a blood fever, but doesn't kill its host. No, I will be a fever of the spirit, invisible, unstoppable, eternal. Lathe. Okay, lathes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's a lot of books here. Waterlogged book. The writing in this tome is dense and spidery, and it advances across the page at a sprint, as if its author's pen had been enchanted with a spell for clarity. Celerity. A spell for celery. Whatever muse and sorcelled it will never be revealed. However, for the book's fragile pages swiftly disintegrate in your hands. Oh no. Backpack. True stories from the living lands. We'll bring that with us. I'm not going to read every book on stream because some of them, yeah, it's going to take a long time. Not everyone thinks that's fun. Pargrunen, never heard of. If I come across stuff that sounds like if we recognize any familiar names, stuff like that, then we can it'd be fun to read it. This drawing details plans for the creation of a large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of animatic devices. Where such a vast store of essence might come from and what a statue could do with it is unclear. You know that word. Celerity is a clan ability in Vampire the Masquerade. Okay.
Stand back.
The life and discoveries of Pangrum. Alright. We got lots of books to read, that's for sure. The Deerwood Part 5. I don't think we have the other 4 yet.
Here it comes.
It's a bit spidery. A history of the living lands. Glossolalia. Glossolalia. So many books. I guess we can have him. So get rid of these, I guess.
Here it comes.
Is that what we're doing?
Aye, aye.
Clean them all out. Clean them out. How am I supposed to reach that? Vampire the Masquerade. Is that a visual novel?
Never knew there were little houses down here.
Because I think I have.
You come down here before, so there's that.
I think I have 2 of those games. I heard some noises. There's some forages. Tabletop role-playing game.
I think worth and wrath. I think worth and wrath. I think worth and wrath.
Oh. Sell by tell.
You take lead.
That was nice.
Feel sick.
Well, that was fun.
Fun indeed. Hi Kate, thank you so much for the hydrate. Celery tea. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Celery tea. There's a ramp. Whee. Okay, we are going that way. We're just gonna
I hate to think it reaches.
explore first. And also eat some food and stuff. Bleathorn. I think Bleathorns are the ones that we see grassing around. They look like zebra cows. Or whatever we should call them.
Here.
Oh, we need some essence as well. Give me them cabbages. They're good for essence, apparently.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
Indeed. Okay, we need the hardwood now. We don't need the softwood. Also, Kate, don't get spoiled with spoilers. Ha.
A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Consecration prayer. With this leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to Eothas the Dawn Treader. For this holy house and for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name. Eothas, have mercy on our souls. Indeed. Point. The obscure clips make you laugh every time. Me too. Some of them are so good. Yeah, we got to do obscure 2 at some point. The one where you're reading out that article, which basically was it. Yeah, normally I wouldn't keep a clip that's that long, but it's just the entire clip is just so good. The entire clip is just funny because it's so. The whole article is so funny. Oh. Hello.
Good eyes.
Okay, well, what did that do? What did it do? Oh, we got one of those. Okay. We still need to find the other one though, and turn that one on as well. Whoops. Like the guy called Harry Flint. No, it's so funny because it's Harry Flint.
Can't be as easy as just grabbing.
Which is like, that's not an accident, or is it?
A lot of ancient ruins.
You never know.
Expert tomb robber will think this is probably a trap.
I think worth and rust.
Let's see if that opens.
I genuinely don't know if that was just a coincidence that they called him Harry Flint, or if they actually made a reference to Larry Flint.
It waits.
Oops. What do we do now?
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too.
I saw treasure. I went for it. Ow! How rude. Oh, we're not good.
I think worth and rust.
Oh, I missed. Godless Executioner. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, no. You bloody. Don't you dare heal her up again. Whoa! Wait. Do you have to get rid of those things, or? There we go.
Who's ready for more? Then
I'm not. I'm fine. I don't need more.
just like the good old days.
But that was, at least that boss went fast. That was cool. But, oh, both. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. I got both of those, yeah. Nice. Lots of good stuff. Lots of loot. And all the loots. You see treasure too every time you watch my stream? We're right back at you, Chris. I wish you streamed more and also streamed more on my schedule. So I could actually hang out. I found out that I should just stop sleeping. I think maybe that's the... Then I can catch all the streams, you know?
We too. The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins. Well,
Blasted roads.
cave in.
Ahic worth and rot!
Oh no, was that a bad thing to do? The water might be a little bit spicy. So yeah, let's not go in the water. The water. Even though I can't play Sekiro, I should just play Sekiro with like... I bet no one's tried two mice. No one has ever tried that, probably. Ow, my legs. It's mouse and mouse instead of mouse and keyboard. Meese. Oh no, it's a flock of meese. Oh no. Oh, you're just hanging out, are you? Understandable. It's like they hang back a little bit until they figure out, like, do I know where I'm going or not? And then they join me. There's a lot of purple down there. Ow. That almost killed me.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Hmm. That seems to be a expedition party. 3 Printemps 2830. New orders came down from Darren today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradis, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it'll take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Rudwin I'd be in High Crown to celebrate Innestu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand. And Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. 17. Preverno, 2830, same year. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbour. And a charming harbour it is, despite what Darren told me. And not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. 21. Preverno, 2830. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that we argue about how to best to make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Offric's voiding his stomach in the canals and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach, see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. 1 Tariverno, 2831. So that's the first month of the year, it seems. Blessed New Year. The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Cadman's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days. But I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The steel-garrote inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she has suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradis. I'll bet there's a cursed tablet with my name on it that Rudwin's installed at the Temple of Scan back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, Miri turning into a tree, Rudwin splitting in hair and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. 6 Preprima, wasn't that the... hang on. No, Preuton, Preverno, and Preprima. There's a lot of similar names. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Aeothus' Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering. And it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it. So that's why you went down here, I see.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
I've seen something like this before, in the creation of animats.
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aeothus, right?
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aeothus vanishing at Ukaizo? Hang on. I was hoping for something on Ukaizo. Why would you do that?
Right. Okay. I didn't sign up for this kind of Sokka. Got any root viper bites you need looked at? Need I remind you that we're carrying the thing the Oracle needs to complete their evil plan? What do you think's gonna happen there? Anything good? Because it feels like an evil god statue full of souls is a bad thing.
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aoth's vanishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aothus is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
But he seemed so nice. Well, he wasn't so nice after all. On the Binding of Souls. The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Engwithans were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. Someone scrolled Annals of the Pargrunen, page 382-6, below this paragraph. Okay, we have that one. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words transfer to holding vessel are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul is at best useless and at worst unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scrunched note. Extraction pool in sea are 18 feet wide by 3 feet deep. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects, and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with forge guardians in block letters. These notes are crossed out, and below them is written, "But what of the divine soul?" So we got those, yeah. But we also got... This one is the one referred to. Annals of Pargrunen. It was in the time of Edrahil the Sure-Footed that we came to Cleaban Rilag, an ancient place of the builders, as the locals call them. It was a marvelous sight, a door in the mountain framed by a pair of ghoulish aspects. Through some exercise of trickery or cunning, Edrahil was able to gain access for us scholars that we might observe and record what lay inside. We discovered a foundry of sorts, the like of which neither we nor our distant brethren had seen. Through careful observation, we surmised that the ancients had used this place to extract souls and transfer them to suits of armor. Delicate and challenging work, yet the scale they had achieved left us humbled and astounded. Perhaps most remarkable were the golems, living suits of armor powered by essence. We lost 2 of our fellows when the creatures caught us unawares, but once we'd subdued them, they proved quite fascinating. All too aware that our host would never again allow us, nor other curious travelers, to visit this place, we took meticulous notes and measurements of all we saw, forsaking bread and sleep until the work was done. We reported all to Edrahil, whereupon he praised our work and urged us quickly forward. For if such a place lay abandoned in the forest, who can say what other mysteries gods and kith have left in this strange and wild land? Just see if there's concept of animancy. The search for Ukaizo. Okay. Right. Speak to Offric or optional. Return to the Oracle. I'm not sure we want to return to the Oracle, to be honest. I can't go into the oven. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, I'm not sure we want to go back to the Oracle. I fear he wants what I have in my possession. Offric will want to know what happened here. Find him outside the Ederian embassy in Paradise. You found the splinter of Eothas deep in the temple complex. Deliver the relic to the Oracle to help him complete his statue of Eothas. You discovered the bodies of the Ederian expedition team in the Oracle's workshop. Based on a journal you found on the expedition leader's body, she believed she was suffering from the effects of the dream scourge. Books, papers, and tools in the Oracle's workshop lead you to believe he may have siphoned the souls from the expedition team into some sort of construct with the help of animacy. Yep, that's what is done. So that's why I kind of don't want to return with this, a brittle shard of shinbone purportedly chiseled from the skeleton of Eothas' god Titan, which remains interred at Moi Gueth in Ukaizo. I'm not sure we want to return that.
Why does he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
No. Don't know. Which is also why I'm a bit curious. I'm kind of wondering if we should.
The flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
If we should.
Be ready for anything.
Maybe we should talk to him? Just to see what he's doing. And also whether this will come to life.